Hope y'all are having a great evening. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service. I'm a veteran too, so it was nice to chill at home today. But and no, I did not go out for my free buffet or free meal at these various restaurants. I appreciate that they do that, but it was nice just to chill at home today. Anyway, the reason I'm making this video is to review the book that took me forever to read, Talking by Joan Rivers. Gosh, I should have been done reading this book like 6 months ago, but I was getting too distracted, putting it off, just being flat out lazy, but I finally finished it. I'm glad I was able to finish it. It's really good. She talks about how she got her start in comedy, which is very fascinating because, everybody knows who this woman was and what she accomplished and everything. So it was really cool to see her talk about, or see her write about her just getting started, all the rejection she faced, how all the people that told her no. It was very inspiring. All of the people who told her she wouldn't make it, her family was against her, and I connected a lot with the book because I had issues with my family in the past and stuff, and figuring out your own way in life and making your own path and stuff. So that was I could relate to that part, which is the whole book. So the whole book was I could relate to the whole book. I learned a lot. The only reason I started reading that book was because I saw somebody had mentioned it on a podcast. They're like, if you really want to get serious about stand-up and stuff, you need to read that book. So I'm glad I read it. The legend, Joan Rivers, I didn't know she struggled that much in the beginning. She was broke. She was broke as hell. She had a piece of crap car. She was doing all these different odd jobs. Her parents didn't support her in the beginning. She lived with her parents until she was 31. I thought that was interesting because that's hard to do. That's hard to do. I lived at home as an adult, and it was very difficult. What else happened to her? She was good at persevering. She was good at holding on to that dream when everything was turning into a shit show. She was good at holding on to that dream. That's what saved her. And then another thing that I thought was interesting was that it took her 6 years to get her big break. So you gotta stay on the grind with stuff, 6 years, that's a long time to hold on to. You know what? But a lot of people these days can't do that type of stuff. A lot of people these days do not have grit. It's good. That's a good quality to have. When you've got grit, when you're able to do difficult things over long periods of time, that'll help you go a long way. Trust me. Yeah, she was a bad bitch, Joan Rivers. Only thing I didn't like was she talked about herself in a negative way a lot. Like her appearance, about like when she was younger. When she was younger, she used to call herself like fat. So she used to be a chubby child, but I think that still bothered her you know, as she got older. But yeah, it was interesting to see the people, to see her write about the people who came into her life and went. You know, typical grown folk stuff. It's good to read stuff like this at a later age too. I feel like, because it's relatable. Had I read this book when I was like 21? This is an old book. I don't know when it came out. It was on. This book old as hell. Look, 1986. Copyright 1986. Wow. Yeah, she was a bad bitch. Did what she had to do. Did not take no for an answer. Professional. I like what she did with the material. That's something that interests me a lot about comedy, is that people come up with their material and jokes and stuff a different way. I like to I like a notebook. I use the notebook and the Apple Notes, whatever the hell you call that shit. But she wrote a lot of her stuff down. She had like and she had like a bunch of note cards or something. She kept all her jokes. I was watching I don't know if it was MTV Cribs or what. She was showing folks her little joke stash. She had like a vault or something. She had them all organized on note cards, like in a bunch of drawers or something. But yeah, I'm glad I read it. She was doing the improv thing for a while. I like how she did some name dropping in the book. Bill Cosby was real big when she came out. And the next book I'm reading these two. I'm working on this one next, Paul Mooney, Black is the New White, and then I'm going to read the Richard Pryor one, his autobiography, Prior Convictions. So I think it's just so cool that you can learn so much from these people who did so much and accomplished so much. And like, look, they're gone now. All three of these people. Where the hell the camera at? They gone. Oh my God, I had it upside down. These people are gone, but they left this information behind, you know, for people to read it and to learn from what they did. I think that's cool and powerful, you know. I could read a bunch of story by an old ass nigga, a couple of old ass niggas, and an old white bitch. Yeah, man. That book helped me. It helped me get my shit together too, because I was being lazy. Oh my God, I'm still kind of being lazy. I am. I know I could have. I want to start going to these open mics. Like, I want to go to all of them. I think there's one like every night of the week now. But this book has helped me get off my ass and get some shit going, because I got a lot of material now. I've been more consistent. I've been going once a week, so I'm gonna bump that up here shortly. And I'm glad it's getting easier. But this book helped a lot. She talked about paying your dues. You got to pay your dues in whatever you decide to set out on. You can't just walk up in some place and be like, I'm here, and expect to get respect. You gotta pay your dues. This lady was changing in roach-filled bathrooms, sleeping, not having a lot of clothes when she first started, no money. She had a hope and a dream. and she made it happen. She got towards the end of the book, or at the I think like the last chapters when that's when she got her she talked about meeting Johnny Carson or getting on Johnny Carson for the first time. And she did it. The book made me go back and watch like some old Johnny Carson. I don't think I've ever watched him, ever. I knew the name and I knew who he was, but and it's just so interesting how all this stuff is related because of this book. I started watching. I got my shit together and got up off my ass and started doing some work. And then this weekend, I watched some old Johnny Carson episodes, which was very interesting with like Richard Pryor and who else? Chevy Chase and all these old school people. So that was interesting. And then that led to me watching the if you're interested in this stuff, the Comedy Store documentary was very interesting to watch too. I watched that this weekend. So it's just so interesting to see how all this stuff is like related as far as like the people involved. Like she talks about Bill Cosby a lot in the book. And I just started reading Paul Mooney's book, and he talks about Bill Cosby a lot too. So it's just interesting to see the impact. You know, even though we all know what happened to him. Yeah, it's just, I feel like I'm back in school again, which is great because I love school. So it's nice to be learning and growing. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to talk about the book, review the book, share my thoughts and opinions on it. I'm glad I read it. If you are interested in comedy, read it. It's cool. I heard she got some other books too, but I'll get to those eventually probably. But yeah, check it out. I highly recommend it. It was a good book. Just don't take as long to read it as I did, because I could have finished it a long time ago. Well, I'd be lazy sometimes, man. I just be trying to chill, you know. I don't be trying to gain knowledge every day. You need a break sometimes from all this information gathering. It can only take so much, you know. I'm not making a dirty joke because it's late and it's Veterans Day, so enjoy your evening. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Like, share, and subscribe if you feel like it. And I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Bye.